What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Montielverse. That was a weak clap. That was kind of weak too, but whatever. Okay, so this might be a controversial video, not because I'm going to say anything too crazy or anything, but like I feel like there's a good part of the audience that disagrees with me on this particular point, not the whole video. So ever since Rollins has held the World Heavyweight Championship, it's been okay. You know what I mean? It's been alright. Not a big deal to me, personally. The match with Damian Priest and, Braun Breaker and all that, they're good matches. They're solid matches. But in my opinion, they're not Roman Reigns level title defenses. But I get why some people love Seth Rollins. He's a great in-ring technician, great wrestler all around. He is a Shawn Michaels of this generation, no questions asked. He can be a face of the company. I'm not arguing any of that. My thing is, whenever he gets in the ring and he mixes it up on a weekly basis, and you keep seeing the same thing over and over and over again, he keeps defending the title week in, week out, week in, week out. It sounds great on paper, but from an entertainment standpoint, this is sports entertainment, it's not the best choice, and here's why. You know that he's not going to lose against Braun Breaker. As good of a match as that was, and as good as, the atmosphere is, you know what the outcome is going to be at the end of the match. Okay? You just know what it's going to be. There was no way Damian Priest was going to take Seth Rollins' title, a week or so after he won it? Come on. It just, it kind of feels like he's turning the World Heavyweight Championship into the Intercontinental Championship. Because to be honest with you, the way I see it is the United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship are the titles are supposed to be defended more so than the world titles. And here's why. Mid-card titles, because that's exactly what they are. There's a lot of mid-card talent trying to make their way up to the main card. And winning that championship and having a good run with it is how you do that. It's how you build your character. It's how you build your base. You start becoming believable and oh, wow, he's doing such a great job as an Intercontinental Champion. I think he'll be a great world champion someday. That is exactly what Gunther's done since he's held that Intercontinental Championship. Some people actually think, and I don't necessarily agree with this, but some people actually think, and this is just a credit to how good his work is, that Gunther is more of a main boss, a main villain, a big-time dog than Roman Reigns' character right now. And the reason for that is Gunther apparently doesn't cheat as much, which I get where they're coming from. I'm inclined to agree with it. And this is why I'm glad that the Usos broke off, because Roman doesn't really need them. He needs to be that guy who can do it by himself again, because we saw he could do that for about 5 years, but people want to erase that 5 years from history because they didn't like his character. But whatever. Back to the point. That's how I think it should be run. If you're in Roman or Seth's position, you should be defending the title every pay-per-view, and if you want to be a fighting champion, then defend it twice a month. Don't do it every week, because then it's just it just becomes too predictable. It's not as entertaining, and it's not really pushing the industry forward. What's really pushing the industry forward is how good the mid-carders are going to be. What can we look forward to beyond Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Who's going to step up next? And those United States Championships and Intercontinental Championships are the key to that. They show us who's in, who's going to lead the future. That's how I look at it. But you never heard that argument before. Now, to the meat and potatoes of this video. I love what Finn Balor and Seth Rollins have been doing with the feud. Okay? I love how they are tying it back to SummerSlam 2016 when Rollins threw Balor against that barricade in the inaugural Universal Championship match. And I think Finn dislocated his shoulder. And after he won the match, he had to give it up that next night on Raw because he could not fulfill his obligations due to his injury. And he blames Rollins for that, of course. And he has really just narrowed it in, man. He is taking all this anger, all this hate that has been pent up for 6 years on Rollins now. And it is just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I'm like, this is great storytelling, because in the promos, they do it well. Because the truth is, yeah, ever since then, Seth Rollins with the Shield, then he broke off with the Authority, and then he became his own guy after he got injured, and then he had the whole thing with Triple H. He has just gone up the ranks, up the ladder, year by year. Rollins has only been getting better and getting more over with the fans. Finn Balor, since that match, it's been a steady decline. Steady decline. Finn Balor, that character, never got pushed by Vince. He got squashed in matches with Brock Lesnar. His demon character has now lost twice. You know what I mean? So it's a big... He doesn't have that much to look back on as positives. And if he beats Rollins this Saturday live in London at the O2 Arena, that all gets fixed. That all gets fixed. He can beat Rollins, hold that World Heavyweight Championship, and start building a legacy for himself, and command the fans to remember him the way he wants to be remembered. Because I'm sure Finn Balor, the man, will tell you he loves his WWE career, he loves his run, but I guarantee you he wants that world heavyweight championship. He wants a title run that's like AJ Styles like. I know he does. And then the character itself, of course, wants that. So it's like, I want Finn to win. I don't know if he's going to get it done. Because Seth has been Triple H's guy since the beginning of time. Vince picked Roman, and Triple H picked Seth. And those are the two stars right now. So Finn Balor is against the wall here. I hope he gets it done. But I just feel like Rollins is going to win again. It's going to just, like... Oh, brother. It would just be great for him to lose, you know what I mean? Because then that'll prove my point. Nonetheless, I just want my subscribers to think about everything that I just said. Alright? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I really can't wait for this Saturday, noon, my time. Live at the O2 Arena. I'm not going, but I'll see it on Peacock. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.